What is a living will? People often get the living will confused with the last will and testament or the revocable living trust because they share some of the same words in the name. And I do seminars all the time and people say, oh, I have a living will and when I die, my kids get my stuff. And I'm like, nope, that's not what that document does. The living will is the document that gives instructions to your healthcare providers, your doctors, your hospitals about if you need long-term life support. And basically, at least here in Florida, that document only takes effect in a certain situation, and it is as follows. One, you have lost capacity to make your own decisions. Believe it or not, if you still have capacity to make your own decisions and they say, hey, we're going to need to put you on a ventilator or a feeding tube, and you say, screw that, I don't want it, then they won't give it to you and they will let you die because that's your choice. So if you have lost capacity to make your own decisions and you can't make them for yourself, the next thing they look at is, do you have an end stage or terminal condition? So the third thing is that the only way to keep you alive is on a machine, typically a feeding tube or a ventilator, but it could be any long-term life support machine. And the doctors all agree, so the fourth thing is the doctors all agree you're not going to get better, stronger, and come off of the machines. So you can't make your own decisions. You have a terminal or end stage condition. The only way to keep you alive is on a machine, and the doctors all think you're never going to get better and stronger. Now, miracles happen. I've had cases where doctors said you're never going to get better, and then they wake up and they get better. But barring that, things aren't looking good for you. Your living will is your opportunity to say thank you or no thank you with respect to this long-term life support. So if you want to be kept alive as long as medically possible, awesome. We'll just make sure that that is in your legal documents. However, if you are the type to say thank you but no thank you, I don't want to live in a persistent vegetative state where I don't know what's going on and I'm just laying there in the bed and it's breathing for me and the machines are breathing for me and feeding me, I prefer not to live that way. This is your opportunity to exercise that right and make sure that your doctors have copies of it. If you are admitted to the hospital, make sure the hospitals have copy of it. And it prevents the children or the family members next of kin from having to make that difficult decision. And believe it or not, it is definitely a stress reliever off of them to know that you made the decision, doctors are following your orders, and no one has to live with the fact that, like I said, pull dad's plug, and I hope I did the right thing. So have one of these documents in your toolkit. It is important. Have a great day.